You've got to be able to have a very clear vision of your business idea.
You're going to need to have dreams, goals, and ideas of what success looks like for you. You can't just be plugging along throughout your life and just hope success happens. You have to know what you want and know exactly what you have to do to get that success. You're going to want to have a plan for everything that you do. That way you know each and every step that you need to take in order to reach your goal.
If a description of as an entrepreneur is that I want to do it all before I die, then I'm that.
No matter what idea you have for your vision of success, you need to make sure that you've done the research of how to properly pursue that goal and all the steps that you need to take to reach it along the way. You need to find out what education you need, and you need to find how to get the best education you can for that. And once you figure out exactly how to get to your goals, you need to become the best at doing that. You need to figure out what you need to do or where you need to go to be able to master all the skills you need in order to truly reach your vision and accomplish your goals that you've set.
If I look back at my own history, when I look at what I wanted out of life.
And once you have all the qualifications and all the resources and all the education you have, then you should just relentlessly pursue your goal. Do everything you can in order to be active in accomplishing what you want to accomplish in your life and completing the vision that you've set and you've written down and you've said out loud so many times that you can't wait in order to be finished with this goal. Because once you do, you will experience a moment of pure bliss knowing that all that hard work has finally paid off and you can finally reap the benefits of all those months and years of hard work and determination.
In the entrepreneurial dictionary, action comes straight after decision. Committing to get things done is an invaluable ally on your road to success. You've got to be able to have a very clear vision of your business idea. Without it, you won't actually know where you're going. So in the year 2000, I set up Generation Telecom, and Generation Telecom was a business that supplied airtime to the rail users. I believed that I could set up and manage this business, and within 2 or 3 years, sell out to the major networks. Well, within 3 years, we successfully sold it to Vodafone, making millions of pounds. But without that vision at the outset, my business would not have gone the way that it did. You need to research your idea so that you've covered off not just all the competition in the market, but you've checked and double-checked whether your idea is likely to work or not. So many people today start up a business because they do it on the back of a whim. They need to research the market, they need to discuss how feasible it is, and then ask questions. How am I going to get out of the business? Who am I going to sell it to? Who are the competitors in the market? Who are my suppliers? How much money do I need to start the business? How will I market the company? There's a lot to consider, but research and feasibility are fundamentally important when starting a new business. Take action. So many people talk about doing something or say, what if? They don't actually get up and do it. Taking action is really, really important. Times like this are very difficult, but I'm going to be a little bit controversial and actually say that for an entrepreneur, this is the time. And there are many entrepreneurs that I speak to that are out there that are saying, do you know what? I'm pleased this has happened. This is a time for me now to step up. This is a time for my business to really go up to the plate. This is the time where the competition that was out there that wasn't that good is disappearing. Recession, in my mind, can drive innovation. And the reason for that, quite simply, is because we can do more with less. We are forced to do more with less. I wanted to tell you why. Why National Enterprise Academy? Well, would you believe that up until this was started, we didn't have a fully accredited National Enterprise Academy in this country. The spark that made me want to do this was actually in my own business, and some of you might resonate with this thought process. I've become, for my sins, the chairman of Enterprise Insight. And the reason why I accepted that role was pure and simple.
You know what, that's one of the things now that actually weirdly affects me, because even though you see the harsh side, you know, for me, there's a real, people really touch me, so that's really difficult. And in fact, I'll give you one quick story. There was one guy that came in, Ross, and he had this idea, and it was basically a product that was sort of, it was noodles-based product, but it wasn't there, and he gave a backstory to his current situation. He'd just lost, his wife just lost a child, they'd lost a child, and it was just heartbreaking. He was crying. The pitch was clearly not going very well. He wanted £50,000 for this idea. And we actually stopped filming halfway through at one point because it was, all of us were just in a state. He came back in, he redid his pitch, and I just made that impromptu decision. I don't know, because of that, I just said, you know what? No, all the other dragons went out, and I said, Ross, you want £50,000? I'm going to give you £50,000 for 50% of a business I don't even know what it's going to be yet. So I invested in him, basically.
One thing that I truly believe, anyone can make their dreams become reality and live out their own story of entrepreneurial success. They just have to believe that they can do it. Every entrepreneur's story starts with the aspiration to succeed. Awakening this aspiration is the main focus of Global Entrepreneurship Week. Global Entrepreneurship Week provides a great opportunity to celebrate with entrepreneurs from around the globe by bringing them together to share their experiences and their successes. This initiative and the enthusiasm to take part in it across the globe shows that enterprises become a language that can be understood in any country. Aspiration is only the start. There is a lot to learn in working towards business success. This is why I founded the first ever National Enterprise Academy, or as I would call it, a Tycoon Academy. The Academy will nurture the entrepreneurial talent that I know so many young people have. The first in a national network of academies will open their doors in September 2009. So what else would I recommend to aspiring young entrepreneurs? Follow your passion. If you happen to love what you do, you are more likely to enjoy the hard work and focus all your energy on making a business a success.